Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys hit the like button and also subscribe. And also make sure you check out my website, daytradingfearless.com, to sign up for the weekly S&P E-mini trade zones. That's support and resistance. And for a limited time, you get a free video course for options, Fibonacci's, and also market profiles. So all for one-time payment of $50 only. So check that out. And as always, let's jump right into the video. Well, the market's selling off. I did a video a couple weeks ago and I said, sell in May and go away. And it took about a week or two, because this is kind of what happened. Let's zoom in here on the ESs, and I was kind of wrong for a couple of days, but I wasn't, because I even said I don't know when the sell-off is going to happen in May. But guess what? It's May 12th. Okay, we're selling off. We're lower than we were before dramatically, and the sell-off does not feel like it's over yet. I've been trying to tell you guys there was divergence up here, right? If we kind of draw this, these highs, we have lower highs. If you guys know me, okay, two things that I'm always watching, okay, and hopefully my purpose for these videos is for you guys to learn, okay. The two most important things I truly believe you can learn is the waterfall and the reverse waterfall trade setup and divergence, okay. And the reason I say that is because you could just, when we remove, okay, just break below a previous candle's low or high, depending what direction, that is usually a signal. And if you add the divergence in with it, it's even it's a stronger signal, okay. And as we could see on Monday, so pretty much this is Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. On Monday, we did another bullish engulfment candle. We did one back here. It fell, right? I called that one. And then we kind of rallied and we did another bearish engulfment. Okay. And I said, watch out for, if we break below this, that could be your potential short or time to get short. And look at the move that we've had. I've been calling for this 4,000 level, okay, on the S&P E-mini futures. Okay, this is my ultimate short-term target. We're about 50 points away from there. I won't be surprised if we get there tomorrow or even overnight. So, because we did close at the lows, and usually when you close at the lows, there's usually some follow through. So this move may happen overnight. My second ultimate target is about the 3,900. And let's pull up this chart, because this is what I've been trying to tell you guys for the last few weeks. We have very, very poor structure in the overall market, okay? I actually would love to see a move like this in the next 1 to 2 days. I would love to see a flush all the way down to about 39.25. Okay, if we could wipe out all of these open gaps and VPOCs, okay, we will actually strengthen the overall market and be able to work our way back up, okay? And I'm not saying to new highs, but I will tell you the highs are not in yet, more than likely, just because the auction isn't over. We don't have any excess at the all-time highs, right? We kind of did a double top, triple top, if you want to call this. Zero excess. The auction isn't over, but it doesn't mean we cannot pull back and have a nice sell-off. But if we could at least take out all of this right here, okay, from 39.25 all the way up to this 4,000, I would love that, okay? And I'm going to go over a couple trade ideas with you guys of certain trades. But real quick, let's take a look at the ESs, right? And also, if you kind of look, this level right here, this high volume node is right around that 3,900, 39 and a quarter level. That's where I'm actually targeting. And I'm actually also targeting this swing high, resistance, support, kind of fail, boom, came back down as a support and then off to the races. I would love to see that. If we get down there, I will be selling puts with all my hands, okay? Sell puts, implied volatility spiking, as we could see the IV rank is spiking. If we keep going, dude, these premiums will be nice and juicy. We'll be able to sell like the 35s, 3400s for a couple days, a week, just for a bounce with really, really high implied volatility. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's take a look at the NQ. I'm going to try and start doing the NQ. I've actually had people asking requests on these every week for NQs. And I'm actually going to start doing these too, guys. I think more a few times a week, right? Just daily updates with trade ideas of stocks. So hopefully that'll help you guys. So here, last time I talked about it, I said, look at this. We actually have a double top with divergence. It's selling off. Now, one thing is we are getting oversold on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's down almost about 10% from its high, from all-time highs, right? So what I'm looking for on the NASDAQ would probably be, my very first level would be somewhere right around this low volume node with these swing lows of around 12,650. And then if we kind of lose that, I'd be looking probably at the 200 right here with this, clean up this market profile a little bit, and probably down to about 12.5. That's it's relative, not that much farther, a few percent lower, but that's what I'm looking for on the NASDAQ, but we are getting oversold. So let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil kind of holding up well, but that's because of what's going on with the whole pipeline thing over on the east. Really sideways action, nothing spectacular on crude oil slash BTC, Bitcoin. Okay, nothing really to see here on Bitcoin. Again, lower highs, lower lows, I think overall. This is just a bounce I'd be watching. If we breach this 52.5 level, watch out below on Bitcoin. And so let's now take a look at, one more thing, gold. Gold and silver, right? Gold's kind of holding up halfway decent. Maybe another little bull flag going on right here on gold. Not too worried, but with inflation fears, we may see gold and silver start to rally. But let's take a look at a couple stocks for trade ideas, okay? First one, JP Morgan. Okay, JP Morgan, nice reversal, massive divergence going on, right? From this high to this high, this high to this high, huge divergence. Implied vol IV rank is up around 25. So if it keeps falling, if there's a bigger sell-off around the 152, if we could get back down to this 50 level, also the high of this bull flag, I would love to maybe look to sell the 145, maybe even the 140 puts for a week or two out, couple weeks out. Because what happens, the IV rank, I believe, will get up to about 50 or so. So those options will be somewhat expensive. LABU, LABU. I actually really like this. Kind of nice little divergence setting up right here. If we kind of zoom in, right here to here. Okay, we actually have a little bit of a divergence. But I just like this overall chart. I actually have a pending order to get long at $50 on this thing. I will look to be adding to this trade, but I kind of like it. It's way oversold. It's biotech ETF. It's a triple leverage. So, but I'm just looking for a quick bounce. Just the reversal is amazing. How big of a reversal. So again, I'm looking for the next couple days, next couple weeks, watching LABU to the long side around 50. I will add probably in the 40s, low 40s. If it kept going lower, I'll be watching for more of a divergence, things like that. But I'm kind of liking this bigger picture right here, right? This is our bigger divergent. Puts, selling puts, all that, just trade the stock, trade whatever shares you're comfortable with on that. And then finally, the last stock that I want to take a look at is Under Armour. Okay, now Under Armour is something where if we do start to sell off and selling intensifies, okay, I kind of like, I'm watching the 16 level where the 200 is. We haven't touched the 200 since October of last year. If we fall and if the S&P's up around the 3,900, 3,950, remember, this is why I love the S&P futures. Wherever that is usually when the market turns, right? And you could, so when that price gets there, you could go look at all these other stocks and start putting your trades on, because usually if that bounces at those major levels, you'll see these all start to bounce. So I'll be looking at selling the 16 puts for a couple weeks out. Hopefully we'll be around the 17 level, give or take, maybe 1680, and I'll be looking to sell maybe the 15 to 16 puts on that for a couple weeks out. So and then finally, one last stock is Apple. Okay, Apple, I have orders in to start selling more puts. These are in June. I'm looking at the 80 puts, okay? Look at the premium that you could collect on Apple with 37 days left, okay? If we come all the way out here, okay? Look at the 80 puts. You could collect 23 cents right now. Dude, that's $52 away. That's probably what, 40% lower? Okay, 30% lower, 40% lower, and collect that much premium. I know it's not a ton of money, but I mean, yes, I'll be a buyer of Apple at $80 all day long. And the reason I say that is because even with what happened during the pandemic, right? And this was all pre-split. Dude, we got down to 60, right? But remember, they did their split and all that. So yes, Apple's a great company. They're killing it. Okay, I will be a buyer all day long at the 80. So that's what I'm looking for. I hope you guys like these videos. If you want to see more of these, leave comments down below just saying what you guys that you guys like them. Like I said, I want to try and give more trade ideas and start doing them maybe 4 or 5 times a week. So, but that's it. Be safe out there. Don't be afraid of this stock market crash. You embrace it and understand this is what we've been waiting for. Opportunity. Okay. This is why we have cash on the sidelines. This is why we don't chase. Okay. So with that being said, be safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.